Now knowing specifically it's the Knicks, what stands out to you about the challenges you guys will have to? Oh, you will be facing in this series.
It's a great challenge. It's a great challenge. They've got a lot of weapons. Their rebounding is a daunting problem, and opening up at Madison Square Garden is another big challenge.
I know you like the history of the league. What does another Pacers-Knicks Eastern Conference Finals moment strike you as?
Yeah, there's history there, but we're just focusing on what's happening right now. I'm sure New York's doing the same, and there's still a few days before we start, but we got to use the time wisely.
Is there anything unique that New York does in terms of the way that they rebound that allows them to have that success and something they do schematically, or is it just kind of brute physicality inside?
They're just great at it, and they've got great individual rebounders. They've got a lot of tenacity with how they do it, and they have a real system for doing it. And when they get second shots, their efficiency levels are unprecedentedly high. And so rebounding the ball is going to be an enormous key in the series.
Does last year, do you even look back much at what the Knicks were like after the moves they've made this year? How much can you draw on the series you guys played?
Probably not that much. It's a different time. The dynamics are a lot different. Talk about addition to the roster like Towns and Bridges. It makes a big difference. I don't think Robinson played in our series last year, so there's a lot of new elements to it. And the playoffs have been going on a while, so we've seen a lot of their games, they're a great team.
How do you view the clash of styles, so to speak, with them rolling with the 7-man rotation and you guys obviously relying a lot more on depth and kind of empty the bench?
They're great at what they do, and so we're going to have to really work hard to be as good as we can at what we do. That's usually what a playoff series comes down to, is battle of styles. And so it'll be a very tough challenge.
How is that challenge different when it is a team that relies so heavily on one and stop seven?
They play the way they play, and they've got their starters are all great players. They're all great at what they do. You just see more of the best players. There's no bargain there at all.
How is Drew able to keep Brunson square? What are some of the keys for Drew going up against Brunson once again?
Well, this is going to be a team thing. It's not just going to be Drew. It's going to be Drew. It'll be Aaron. It'll be Mathurin. Tyrese is going to end up on him some. Shepard's in the mix. McConnell has guarded him. Brunson's a master at creating angles. He has uncanny ability to create space and shots. And it really is. I think in the history of the game, it's very difficult to think of somebody quite like him. And he does it at such a high level. So, with great players, we had Giannis in the first round. We tried to make it hard. Second round we had to deal with Mitchell. He was scoring 40 a game. Just got to try to make it hard. And we're not gonna stop them. But we just got to try to make it hard, and we got to figure out a way to make it hard on the other guys too.
When you came in Dallas, did you see this kind of development coming, or?
I would say this. I don't think anybody was expecting quite this, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by it. This is a kid that's had a lot of people that didn't believe in him all the way up the ladder. You know, I talked to his college coach about this some when I was in Dallas. I talked to Jay, and Jay said, you know, this kid's he's a bulldog about his belief in himself. And you know, he was great for us in Dallas, and he was a guy that could really score. And he was really smart defensively, and you know, so I think kind of categorically, I don't think anybody in the whole world saw him becoming, you know, a megastar that he has in New York. But I'm not surprised that he has, because he's always been determined. He's a total winner. He's a great leader, and don't bet against resourcefulness and grit.
Drew, what do you think about as the challenges of this Knicks team and what you guys will have to be dealing with?
Yeah, I think the starting line's really good. You got a physical team. You got size that present a problem on the offensive boards. And it's just tough team. You have to full team effort to kind of grind those guys out of there.
What did you learn about guarding Brunson last year that you could take into the series? Obviously, he's a different player even now than he was then. What can you do in that matchup?
You just got to play hard against him, try to make it physical, try to contest every shot. Like a lot of these tough guys, you know, you're not going to stop them. You're just going to try to play on and make it tougher and tougher as the game goes on. Hopefully, they miss shots.
He has some games where it feels like he's shooting in an empty gym. How do you keep him out of that kind of rhythm? Is it just that playing hard, or is there something else you can do to break up what he does?
Breaking up rhythm with maybe how you play him, stance and everything, but you just gotta play hard. Things will fall your way. Just play hard.
How do you view the difference in styles with them running kind of 7 players? You guys emptying the bench all the time. How do you view that aspect of this matchup?
That's what they do. That's what we do. We're gonna both try to play our styles and see which one can beat each other up.
Does he present any sort of unique challenges when it is a team that relies just on that top 7?
Not sure. No.
And what sorts of things has Rick helped you with in development, understanding the league and the program? What sorts of things has Rick played a part in your development? You understand the pro level game?
Yeah, I mean, Rick, all of us as we got here, just understanding the mental side of the game, how to be prepared. He does a good job preparing us for the moment and having us in the right space to perform and compete at a high level.
We hear so much about playing in the Garden, how it's different. You guys won that Game 7 there last year. What did you learn about how to manage playing in that environment?
You just got to enjoy the moment. Let the excitement and pressure, so-called pressure, just focus on what you got to do, task at hand, and the play right in front of you. So it's going to be exciting, it's going to be fun, and that's what you play for when you're growing up.
Rick's system and just the way that he runs it, random movement and all that stuff versus set plays, I guess just what makes this group so well equipped. And as a player, I guess what's it like playing in a system like that?
Yeah, I think what makes us well equipped this year is the continuity. I think this team's been together 2-3 years. All the guys are getting more chemistry on the court together. We just feel each other, can move off each other well. So I think over time the experience has given us this together.
Why do you think playoffs come and you just take off? What do you think is behind that?
I'm not exactly so sure. So you guys can find out.